Hello, Cancer. Welcome to, my name's Nicole, and welcome to Afro Empress Tarot. I have just shuffled your cards and everything. Before we get started, I would love you guys to subscribe to my channel and maybe, click on that little bell thing so you can get that notification the next video that comes out next month. Also, if you are interested in a personal reading, you can go into the description below and you will see my information. Just email me at afrotarotempress@gmail.com and we will exchange information. And if you're interested in having a reading with me, then we can go from there. I Skype, you can do a phone call, whatever works for you. And I think that's all the information I need to give you right now. So I'm gonna just get started with your reading. When I first picked up your energy, I'm asked Spirit with the first word that will represent your energy. And the word they gave me was time. And the words that came to me was time heals all things. And that's kind of where I'm getting from you that this is a very healing month for you. There's a lot of healing energy happening for you, Cancers, out there. I don't know what's been going on, but I feel like there has been a lot of mental conflicts that you've been going through, battling with. It has not been easy. What I'm getting is this is emotional stability. I got the Queen of Cups in reverse, which makes me believe that you have been kind of grasping. This is the overall energy of this reading for September. A lot of you have been grasping, or some of you have been grasping, how to pick up pieces and be emotionally and expressing your emotions here. About a situation or about, but again, time heals all things, and time is what you need here. And I feel like September, the universe is going to be giving you a lot of healing energy. Definitely going to be sharing with a lot of healing energy this month. What I get in the beginning of the month, there is some sense of like uneasiness, lack of stability to move forward, and unclarity of what you should do about it. So in the beginning of the month, it's kind of like a battle of your own mind. You are struggling with, pressing forward, and because you don't know what to do next. You're not aware of what's going on with, the situation that it's happening. For some of you, this could be a lack of communication, and you're not sure what to do here. You're not seeing why they're not expressing themselves, or not telling you what's wrong. It's kind of like they disappeared for some of you. And for you, the advice would be for that is to let go of that fear and that doubt that this has seriously been bothering you. Like, this has really been affecting you a lot, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't. It's like you've been so stagnant, you've been holding yourself back because you're uneasy, unsure, because you don't have that level of stability that you can move forward and leap. But you've been held back because you're unsure of how things are supposed to be for a lot of you. And it's all in your mind. It's all in it's your head. You've been constantly thinking, well, I shouldn't. Let me, because I don't know what's going to happen. but honestly, there's a lot of changes, a lot of movement and friction around you, and like you are, you know, at this time, like moving past that. You're moving past that and really detaching yourself from anything. You let go, especially in August. I mean, you've been letting go of all the things that have not been serving you, Cancers. But when doing that, you kind of isolated yourself. And that's where the problem lies. It's like you're isolating yourself, and maybe when seeing this, maybe that's what you needed. Is to isolate yourself in a way so you can focus on yourself and your own personal healing. But in my mind, I mean, what I'm getting though is that you're isolating yourself because you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to deal with it, and it's not for healing. It's more for not. I don't want to deal with this, so I'm just going to pretend like it's not there, and like. But what you're doing is that your avoidance is actually hindering you from actually seeing good things that are going to be happening because of this. These you know, I got the Tower in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Four of Cups. And what I'm saying, that I'm like, although you're avoiding the chaos, you know, and you releasing those issues, you know, and this is awesome. I love, and though it looks like bad cards together, but I feel like the Tower and the Devil, especially in the reverse, ooh, those are, how funny it fell in the upright, but I feel like together in these, and in this standpoint, it's like, this is like a lot of release. You avoid by letting go. You avoid conflict by letting go. But what you're doing is, it's just avoiding facing your own feelings, which is what you need to be doing, because that's good for you. Facing your own feelings is good. Like, it might not seem good, but it's actually really good too. It's a healthy thing too, and you need to be more like the Queen of Cups in the upright, not in the reverse, because you know, you want to have that emotional stability here. And, you know, and you're not being very honest with yourself here either. And with that, like, but you know what? Time heals all things. And with that, you know, you become a lot more realistic that towards the end of September. I feel like the end of September, that's when everything just comes, and you release a lot of things, you know. You release, you know, you become more realistic, and you stop coming, you know, in your head and emotionally, and you let go. You let go of the hurt that you were having, and you find that connection, that peace. So someone may be coming around towards the end of the month, possibly a water sign, or another an air sign. You're not air, sorry, but an air sign. For sure. But yeah, I kind of get that, you know, you finally release some of the issues, and you get over it. You let it go. With this, you release it and you let it go. You release what doesn't serve you, and you let it go. Things that you've been holding on to mentally, that you've been afraid you've been afraid before, and you let it go. A lot of this is just letting it go, but you need to stop. What you really need, what you need. For some reason I can't talk today. For some reason, the one thing that you really need to like focus on is your emotions, and you know, actually looking at them and facing your feelings. Avoiding them does not help you at all. But once you get over that, you find your happiness. Like, you find this peace of mind. It might not be the best stable. For some of you, you realize and you let go because you realize it wasn't stable. But because you finally become realistic about things. I feel like you've been playing in this fantasy world of how things could be, how things should be, how things you thought they in your mind's eye it appeared to be, and you being realistic, you avoided that, what you thought. You let it go. You release it and you move on. Because you knew it wasn't working. And this could be possibly from a relationship. Again, I'm getting water, a Gemini possibly. I have a lot of water in this reading, so in my mind's eye, this has a lot to do with your own emotions and feelings. And again, like I said, the first word that popped in my mind was time. And you just need to realize that time heals all things. And towards the end of this month, with all the healing energy that the universe is giving to you, Cancer, you let go. You let go. And it may be with someone that you thought that you would stay forever with, and you were holding on to, and you were afraid that things weren't working, aren't going to work out, especially when they stop talking to you, that and you start freaking out about it, but you realize that they don't serve you, and if they don't accept you for who you are, and they don't accept your love, then you move on. And that's what you do. You become more realistic, and you move on. You let go, and you get over that pain because you know that it ain't working. It's not working. So, I'm gonna get some clarification on the Sun card right here. And this is basically what I'm getting is this. It's about this unclarity about them not talking to you, and you being afraid that because you're not sure. You don't know what to decide. You didn't know what to do here, and that's what was freaking you out. That's what you were afraid of. That you don't know what to do because you don't know what the situation. You don't know why they stopped talking to you. You don't know why that there's that you're not moving forward or advancing at some point. That possibly with a job, financially you're not financially going anywhere. For those that were planning travels and all of a sudden they kind of fell apart, and you're not sure why this was happening, and you're deciding, making that blind, you don't like making that blind decision of like, should I pursue this or should I not pursue this? For those that have been wanting to travel somewhere, let go of that fear. Let go of that fear, and face your feelings. But for those that have been dealing with in a relationship situation, give it time. Time does heal all things. Those that just gone over a breakup, time heals all things. If they're telling me, if you move on, something's always better. There's always someone better. there's someone better. Not always someone better, but there's something better for you, and you want to find someone that is wanting to be around you, not someone that wants to like receive your love like they should. So I'm just gonna end it here. And again, if you love my readings, please subscribe to my channel, and click on that little bell once again, and you will get a notification. Email me for a personal reading. You gotta realize it's a real general, so if you want some more in-depth, I would love to work with you guys. I love cancers as well. I think my dad's a Gemini, a Cancer. Yeah, he is. So if you love to have a reading with me, please email me at afroempresstarot@gmail.com. I would love to work with you, Cancers, and I hope you guys have a great September. Talk to you soon.